Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we're returning to Mission Souls. It just so happens since Christmas is coming up, we thought this would be a good one to do next. This is a song by Hillsong United, which is kind of a Christian contemporary band. The song is Hosanna. That's actually a Christmassy song. I work at an Episcopal church, and we play this song every year around Christmas time, during Advent and all that. So it doesn't necessarily require religiosity, but it is a Christmas type of song. So it seems appropriate to do it now. They just actually dropped this 8 days ago. We know that Mission Souls, they're a very Christian band. They do a lot of praying, as a matter of fact. Apparently they do 2 hours of praying a day. 1 hour earlier and 1 hour later. And maybe that's why they have their focus. Yeah, I was a little surprised to hear that. Not entirely surprised, actually, but was like, oh, okay. And what I like about that is that when you focus all your attention on something like that, for especially twice a day for an hour, that means that your other activities are going to be pretty focused. And I think we see that in their general lives and in the covers that they do. Any thoughts ahead, Adrian, before we look at this?
Looking forward to hearing a Christmas song from Mission Souls.
Yeah.
They do a great job covering it. I know that because all the other times I've seen them before.
Yeah. And this is a song, I often know the songs they're doing, but this one I particularly know really well, so I'm looking forward to it. All right, let's check it out. We'll discuss afterwards.
All righty.
Okay, well, what'd you think about that, Adrian?
Well, this is the first time I've seen Stacy on bass, first of all. And that bass sounds, clear and solid, too.
Yeah, that surprised me too. You're right, I think. That's the first time. And it's also interesting to me that we've seen a few videos now in the last couple of weeks from this band, and the parents are nowhere to be found. I'm wondering if that was an executive decision and now the kids are featured more as a general rule, or what's going on. Because for months now we've been taking a look at them and the parents are usually there, but not so much lately. They did a fantastic job on the song. This is actually a longer version than we do, but it is the same song and the same band. It must just be a different version that they chose that's a little bit longer. Maybe it was a live version or something like that. It sounded beautiful. It really did. They got all the textures right. I thought they did this one really, really proud. That was an amazing cover.
I thought the drums sounded very relaxed, although I bet the opposite is true due to some of the details in the drumming. Such as you'll almost call them hidden snare triplets and rolls, like during the verse. You just barely hear them.
Yeah, he was doing that on some of the cymbal work too, and all that. Yeah, that kind of harkens back to the idea that, as soon as I learned that they pray that much every day, we know how great a drummer Ice is and what his capacities are. He's an amazing player, but you don't need all that for this song. He recognizes that even at age 11. Apparently this was recorded when he was still 11 years old, according to the description here. By the way, yes, Ice on drums at 11, Stacy on bass, 13, Nisha on lead guitar at 15, and Nacy's on keyboards. What a great little group there. It's nice to have the keyboards in there and still have the kids as the band. They paid perfect homage, to the song and the spirit and everything.
The guitar sounds very mellow in this, and although there was a dynamite solo in here, it was also well played as a backing instrument during the verse.
Yeah.
And, the keyboard's kind of the same thing. They give an atmospheric quality to the song. It's another example of a supporting instrument.
That's right. That's right.
You're right. They don't do any showboating.
Yeah, those are pretty much, I pretty much had the same observations. Good eye there, I would say. I'm wondering what else they're going to put out this month. I know it's been a variety of things. Probably most of them will eventually end up on this channel because we're really fascinated with the group and their continuing progress as musicians. And if they're going to be doing the four-piece, just the kids for a while, that's great.
Stacy's vocals are great as usual on this. They're very effective for carrying forth a message in the song.
Yeah, I agree.
The vocal layering is just, the vocals are angelic, pun intended.
They got into the spirit of the thing. Yeah, gave it proper respect and everything, so that was cool. All right, well, folks, why don't you let us know what you thought of this song and this particular cover and this particular band. If you haven't heard them before, give your thoughts. And if you have anything you want to suggest to us, you can leave that below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right, thanks so much for joining us today, and we'll catch you on the next one. All right, take care, folks.
See you all later.